Hello. Today's review is LA Noire, presented by Rockstar Games. Alright, now, you know how I operate, so do I recommend it? I like it. Like, the whole I recommend, I don't recommend. It's kind of this one that's a little hard here, because, like, the shooting is incredibly fun, we'll get there. The driving is incredibly fun, we'll get there. The fighting, the hand-to-hand fisticuffs, it's so satisfying, we'll get there. But even though I wanted to be a detective when I was a kid, and I enjoy the parts that I'm about to explain, I'm not gonna lie. The gathering evidence is kind of tedious. The searching crime scenes is a little boring. and accusing random jackasses and stuff is kind of hit or miss. I swear sometimes even if you do have the information necessary to actually adequately be like, haha, this evidence right here, it's not always going to play in your favor. Sometimes for whatever reason certain things don't register. Say for example, I was looking through this one dude's stuff. He said he hadn't seen his ex-wife in days or whatever. I found cigarettes with her lipstick in his apartment, and it just wasn't registering for me for whatever fucking stupid ass reason. Not the point. Anyway, you got about 7 case files plus a tutorial. The tutorial's a little slow and boring. It just kind of, lets you know that, like, I have the 2 methods. Apparently there's 3 methods of transportation and stuff in this game, but I use the 2 methods. Method 1, I swing my arms, and method 2, whenever it's necessary, I teleport. I also got the smooth turn. That's my own personal choice because I hate snap turn personally. It doesn't work for me personally. Alright, so I'm gonna go with armed and dangerous first because that's like a very, very short case, but mostly specifically it's just a quick little drive and a shootout. So that's 2 aspects that I thoroughly enjoy, the shooting and the driving, so we're going to get to that now. So, in terms of the driving aspect, there's a few things I really, really thoroughly enjoy and a few things that could be improved on. Improved on is these mirrors could actually be functional. That could be a fucking thing. Sorry, because you actually can back up and stuff, and sometimes you just want to see what's coming before you just merge lanes and stuff. But you got yourself an e-brake, got a little siren. You actually have to crank start the car. All right. So left hand is to reverse, and right hand is to go forward. You don't even have to be touching. I recommend you be touching. Because the city is so unbelievably well done, like, I mean, look at all that detail. I mean, the graphics aren't all that great, and there's a certain graininess to the game, but look at all that detail. And the map is huge, by the way. The map is huge. The map is fucking huge. And it is incredibly satisfying just to go driving around, which you can do anytime when you're on a mission. One big improvement they could make is back in that case file office area, there should be a way to just walk outside and go for a drive. But there is not. That's one of the very few. I mean, like, besides the mirrors and that, like, this game is fucking great. I don't normally comment on the music. I have it turned off, and I don't think it even records even if I didn't turn it off. I turn it off for safety purposes because I don't want copyright strikes. But there's something about old-ass, like, 1940s, the Ink Spots and other bands that are just nice. Real nice. And they kind of tie that aesthetic together, like the old towns, these old cars, old music. It's all just comes together so satisfyingly. Anyway, on to the next section though, the whole shooting and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, before we go on to the shooting too, if, say for example, like me and my whole, having driven around right now, just looking around at, is that a national park? Nice. If you ever just don't feel like driving all the 15-20 minutes all the way the hell back to the actual spot, you just grab your warp and you give that a yank. Just because they show you a shotgun, which by the way, you can also pick up their guns too. You don't have to just pick up your own pistol from your hip or that gun. Now I usually just run in because I'm a badass. Use the cover, fam.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering. We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
I don't know what it is about the shooting that's just super satisfying, but it just is.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you want.
This is a neat little aspect that I only just realized, but you actually cast shadows. Very few games do actually do that, so hello. Alright, this is my favorite part right here. Combat is very simple, yet also still very satisfying. So you just stick your arm out there. You don't even actually have to make any sort of swooping motion, but I oftentimes do, just because it's a little more satisfying. It's kind of like, boom, wham. Alright, and then as far as striking, you've got two strikes. You've got open palm and closed fist. Alright, so open palm you can do forever. You can just sit there and bitch slap him all day long. Wait for an opening, boom! 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 Create an opening and boom! Create an opening and boom! You dare put my honor in question? I'm not gonna lie, there's a certain degree of just incredible fun for bitch slapping somebody. And when you're slapping them too, you can just do that shit forever. Alright, let's get some serious hits in there though. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what it is about a nice uppercut. Especially when you finish them with an uppercut. They tend to fall on their ass.
Alright, you bastard! Prepare to feel the wrath of the Ginyu! Oh! Oh! You goddamn wanker! You punched me in the... Oh! Oh, you did it again! Oh, stupid! Stupid! The piss!
Stay back. Let us do our job.
Alright, so now to the more tedious aspects. So you gotta grab the body and give him a good old flop. Kneel down, maybe open this up. What's that? A letter. Took a little gander at this.
C. Galetta. Layaway
Okay.
receipt. Pearl earrings.
Says he owes money.
Bank of Arcadia.
That's usually a good motive. Do we got an ID on this asshole? Anything to tell us anything more? Well, that's the only thing we're allowed to fuck with. Okay. Alright, from there we take a little look around. Oh, what's that over there?
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Well, this doesn't look like normal trash. Right, so we'll give this a little
Browning.
inspection.
Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Bag it and tag it.
Officer Phelps.
You know,
What
sometimes
exactly
you
did see?
got people who saw
I
some
heard the
shit.
shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You wanna
Okay.
take a look around now?
Usually they have some sort of contextual relevant information. So from there we go talk to the lady that he saw. So yeah, you just point to one of these, you give it a click, he starts talking. I like to really like emphasize points and shit while holding the pen. I don't know what it is about having the pen that makes me want to be like, listen here, you. I want to believe you, I really do, but I feel like you're fucking full of shit. Back up.
You're making me angry,
I feel like
Mr.
you're
Leto.
full of shit.
Is that what you want?
Why don't you tell me
Mr. Kalu shot
what
Mr. Gage.
really happened? I don't know why that entertains me so greatly. But yeah, that's basically everything, you know. Find some evidence over there, you talk to the people over here, you confess this, fucking yada yada that, blah blah blah. This part gets a little tedious, I'm not gonna lie. More often than not, I just doodle in my fucking book and, you know, yada yada. More often than I actually listen to what the fuck this bitch has to say. So, yeah. I do enjoy this, but I will admit that I do get bored. So, I can see why somebody else might. But, yeah. Outro-ish bullshit. Move on to the rest. So yeah, like the gathering evidence aspect and stuff, you know, it is a little tedious, but personally I thoroughly enjoy, you know, getting all the evidence, making the accusations and stuff. Why do you keep letting go of the fucking steering wheel? For some reason, this game in particular seems to have some janky ass hands. Like, my moves are pretty old and probably a little damaged by now because they're like 3 or 4 years old now. But, you know, this game in particular seems a little extra janky sometimes with the moves. Long story short, I recommend it. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope this was helpful if you're trying to decide whether or not you want to get it. You have yourself an absolute great day, and you know, try not to drive as terribly as I am, both IRL and in your video games, right? Whee! Anyway, take care.
Go left just now.